Hi everyone, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm bringing you an unboxing and little tutorial of the Dyson Airwrap. I shared with you guys on Instagram that I got the Dyson Airwrap last week, and I know this is such a popular tool at the moment. So many people want it, so I thought I would do a little unboxing and show you what you can actually do with this tool. Some people think it only comes with like the curly things, but you get a lot more with this attachment. So we're going to go through what you get inside this case when you buy the Dyson Airwrap, and I'm going to show you how I got these super bouncy blowout curls today using the Dyson Airwrap on my dry hair, because you can actually use this tool on dry hair, so I thought it would be fun to do a video about that as well. I'm wearing a nice smoky eye that I had to do for like a little assignment, so I look a little different today, but I'm kind of here for it. I think it's really pretty. But yeah, I think without further ado, if you want to see all about this Dyson Airwrap, then please keep watching. So like I said, I picked up the Dyson Airwrap, and the Dyson Airwrap is a hair tool obviously by Dyson, and Dyson has many different air tools. They have like the Corel straighteners, they have their like supersonic blow dryer, and then I think their most popular one at the moment is the Dyson Airwrap. And this is a tool that I think you guys have been seeing a lot as well. It's so popular at the moment, and it's also sold out on a lot of different places. So the first questions I got when I posted about this on my Instagram was, where did you get it? And I actually bought it from a colleague. She did not want it anymore because it didn't work for her hair, because this is what I found. This thing is a very personal preference type of thing. On some people's hair it works really well, and then on others it doesn't work as well, or the curls won't hold. So that is one thing to keep in mind, but we'll get to that in a bit. But anyways, I bought this off her because she didn't want it anymore, and it was only used like 3 or 4 times, so this is basically still like new. And I was so happy that I could get this for a little bit of a better deal. So let's show you what is inside. So firstly, like I said, it comes with this case. This is just like a brown leather case. It says Dyson on there. And this is the Dyson Airwrap Complete Set. So it comes with all different attachments. And when you open this case up, this is what it looks like. So basically the inside is just a black velvet. It's super pretty. And then it comes with like a leather sleeve. And when you remove this one, here we have the actual tool. So the main product is the Airwrap itself, and that is this product, and it's basically just like a blow dryer in sort of like a tube shape. Looks kind of weird, but it comes with all different attachments. So the first attachment that it comes with is actually a blow dryer. Just click this on there, and then you use this to blow dry your hair. I used this one last week, and it really dried my hair really well. I did a reel on it, so if you want to see that reel, then check out my Instagram. But yeah, I dried my hair with this, and it worked really well. I have a lot of hair, so usually I'm blow drying for a pretty long period of time, but this one actually blow dried pretty fast. Next up, we have the most popular Airwrap attachments, which are the curling barrels. So you basically get 2 sets, so you have like 2 of each. So basically you get like a small set and a large set. So the first set you get are 2 of the 1.2 inch barrels, I think these are. So these are the smallest one that are included in the set, and the 1.2 inch one is the one that I like using the best. In my opinion, it gives the nicest curls and it stays the longest. So you get 2 of those because you're going to need 1 attachment for one side of your head, and then the other attachment for the other side of your head, so your hair is curled away from your face. But I'm going to show you that in the tutorial, so do not worry about it. They also get a set of a little bit thicker barrels, and I think these are the 1.6 inch. If it's different, I'll put it on the screen right now, but I think they are. And basically they work the exact same, so you get 1 for each side, and these just give you a bit more loose of a curl. So these probably won't hold the curl as much because of course it is a looser curl, but I still like these, especially for like my fringe and everything. You get 2 sets of curlers, so that already makes 3 different attachments. And then you get 2 brushes, and these are for straightening your hair. So these are really going to make your hair very smooth. And one of them has these like little balls on there, and then the other side is just like flat. So I noticed from a lot of people, they say that these ones aren't really different, that they're kind of the same. I personally have used this one and I really liked it. I haven't really tried this one, so I can't really say right now if it's going to be different or similar, but of course I will keep you guys updated on that. And then the last attachment it comes with is this blow drying tool to like give your hair this like blowout look. This is what it looks like. Mine has hairs on there because I already used it. So that is everything that the Dyson Airwrap Complete Set comes with. So that makes 6 different attachments. Now this is an expensive tool. This tool retails for 500 euros new, and I'm not entirely sure how many dollars that is, but I think it's like 450 in pounds and then like $550. I'm not entirely sure, but I'll have the prices down below. But yeah, it retails for 500 euros, which is crazy expensive for a hair tool. And let me tell you, I've wanted this product for the longest time, but I just never picked it up because I just have a hard time justifying that amount of money for a hair tool. But then, like I said, my colleague was selling it and I feel like I couldn't really pass on this deal because it was an amazing deal, and because I know her, I know it's like legit and I trust her, so that just made me feel comfortable buying it secondhand. But please pay attention because there are a lot of fake Dyson Airwraps around and sometimes it's really hard to even spot the difference. So make sure you are very careful if you decide to buy this tool secondhand, because you don't still want to spend like 300 euros and then get a fake one, and that's also like dangerous. So don't do that. I would recommend just buy it brand new or buy it from someone you know that you know it's going to be like a legit authentic Dyson Airwrap. So that being said, it is crazily expensive, but like I said, it comes with 6 different tools. And when I watched Kelly Gooch a video on this, she basically described, you know, this replaces a curling iron, this replaces a straightener, this replaces a like round blow dryer, and this replaces a regular blow dryer. So even though it is an expensive tool, you can do so many things with it that it kind of like replaces all your other tools. So that being said, I think it is a great investment. I mean, it's very hard for me to say like it is worth spending 500 euros on it, because the thing I saw is that this tool works so different for everyone. I'm in like a Dyson Airwrap Facebook group, and what I'm noticing a lot is that a lot of people complain that their curls won't hold. And that being said, I think this product kind of has a learning curve to it, but you need to have the right hair type for it. I'm lucky to have very thick hair. I have a lot of hair and my hair holds the curl pretty well. I think this curl has been in my hair for like over 2 hours. It still looks the same, and like the other curls I did last week on my wet hair actually stayed in my hair really well for like 2 days. Of course they are going to drop, but they were still present after 2 or maybe even like 3 days. So for me, that was like my main concern when buying this tool. I was like, is my curl going to stay in my hair? And unfortunately, the only way to know that is to try it. Now, I don't think here in the Netherlands we can return hair tools if we've used them. I've seen some people who said they return it to Sephora. I don't know what the rules are there. I just think that here you cannot return a used hair tool. At least that is what I'm assuming. So yeah, I would say before you buy it, be very sure that it's going to work on your hair. Watch reviews from people who kind of have the same hair type as you, or if you know someone who has it, maybe you can try it just so you know it is going to work for you. Because if it does work for you, I think this is an absolutely amazing tool. But if it does not work for you, then that would be a little sad. So that's basically how I'm feeling about this tool. I'm really enjoying it. I absolutely love it. So for me, it's kind of like already worth my money. I of course did not pay full price for it, but I still paid a lot, so I wanted to be sure that I was going to like it, and I do really love it. So I'm definitely keeping this myself. But yeah, so I'm just going to put this back here because I want to talk about another concern that some people have, and that is that these short barrels sort of do not work for people with long hair. Now, I have long hair. I actually went to the hairdresser today, so it's even like shorter than I'm used to, but I'm used to having like pretty long hair. And the Airwrap comes with this type of attachment, and basically how you can see this is going to replace your curling iron. So your hair has to wrap around this barrel fully, and you can imagine what I'm saying. If you have long hair, your hair is going to have a hard time wrapping around this barrel because the barrel is kind of short, and that is why a lot of people are already saying if you have long hair you need to get the long barrels. Now, the long barrels are sold separately, and I see why people complain about it because this tool is 500 euros and then you have to pay another like 30 euros for the longer attachments. I was actually lucky enough, and this is what also made the deal so good about this one for my colleague. She actually had both sets of the long barrels. So she bought the 1.2 inch ones and then also the 1.6 ones. So basically these are the same that come with the complete set, but they're longer. So if you compare the two together, you can really see the difference in size. One is of course long and one is short. And every time I have personally been using the Dyson Airwrap, I have been using the longer barrels, and I just find that this is the perfect length for my hair. And I just find that this one works well for like my fringe or shorter pieces in my hair, but the like longer pieces in my hair, I feel like I need the long barrel. So that that is also like a tip. If you want your curls to hold longer, maybe try the long barrel, because then your hair is wrapped around the barrel more properly, so the curl will probably stay in your hair a little bit better. So that's basically about that little set. I know like maybe in some countries you're able to choose the set with the long barrel so you don't have to buy them separately, and if you're able to do that, then I would recommend doing that, because I feel like these are way more convenient than the smaller ones. But if you have been using this tool for a while and you find your hair isn't really holding its curl, it's hard to wrap around it, maybe give the long barrels a try, because maybe that will give like a different result from curling your hair. So I think that is all I had to share about this tool for now. If you have questions, you can always leave them in the comment section. But I think now we should just get started with the tutorial, and I'm going to show you how I curled my hair with the Dyson Airwrap curling attachments from straight to this. Hi everyone, don't mind my studio lights behind me. I'm just filming this little part on my iPhone with my mirror right here, because I'm going to be showing you how I curl my hair with the Dyson Airwrap. So I have my Airwrap right here. I'm going to be taking this attachment off, and the attachments I'm going to be using are the 1.2 inch long barrels. So what I'm going to do is just brushing my hair, and then I'm going to be taking it like this. Also, this is not like a tutorial as in a way like this is like the way to do it, or like I'm a professional, because I'm definitely not, but this is just how I do it. So kind of like my tutorial. So I'm just clipping this back, and I have a lot of hair, so it's always a bit of a struggle. It really doesn't have to be perfect, at least for me, so I just clipped it very sloppy like this. This is what we're going to be working with at first. So what I'm just going to do is decide what side I'm going to start on. I'm going to start on this side, so for that I'm going to be needing this barrel. Since you can see when you look in the mirror or a camera, arrow is pointing outwards, and that's really going to make sure your hair curls away from your face rather than to your face. So yeah, I'm just going to clip this on here. Just attaches like that. Then I'm taking a little bit of this Redken spray. This is the Redken One United 25 Benefits. I like this because it makes my hair really easy to brush, but I also like it because it kind of like wets my hair. So I'm just like spraying a little bit on there. Like I said, I'm going to be using it today on dry hair. Well, pretty much dry besides from this spray. I tried it on my dry hair last week and it works really, really well. And when I was looking for tutorials, most of the people I saw who were doing it on wet hair. So I thought I would show you what it's going to be looking like on dry hair. So like I said, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a section like this from the back. So I'm going to work from the back to the front. Going to take this, turn it on. It's going to wrap around here. Then we're going to be holding the curl for about 10 seconds on the high heat. I have it on high speed and high heat. Hold for 10 seconds, and then I'm going to do like a cool shot for like 5 to 10 seconds. Usually kind of depends. But yeah, let's just get started, and I'm going to show you how I do it. Then I turn it off and I drop the curl. And as you can see, this is what it looks like. Kind of scaring me because it's making my hair really short, and I'm not used to having short hair, but we're going to see what it looks like. And you can kind of decide yourself how big your sections are. If you take smaller sections, you're going to get a tighter curl. And if you take bigger sections, you are obviously going to get a more loose curl. So now I did this side completely, and this is what it's looking like. I just run my fingers through it a little bit, but for the rest, I'm just going to leave it like this for now. So then I just take that to the back, and we're going to be switching out the attachment. This one on and then this one on. I don't mind switching out the attachments. I know some people find it annoying. I mean, only takes a short amount of time. And now let's do this side. So this is what the first side is looking like. I absolutely love it. It's super bouncy, but first let's finish the rest of the hair, and then we're going to brush it a little bit. And then this is what the finished look turned out like using my Dyson Airwrap with the long barrels on dry hair. Like I said, I only use like a tiny bit of this Redken spray. It's more so to make my hair wet. I don't necessarily think this makes your hair like stay in place longer. The question I did get on my Instagram once I shared that I tried it this week was, do your curls stay? And I was actually quite surprised with how my curls stay. They stay pretty well. I usually just like only run my fingers through it a little bit, but I don't like brush it out completely because the curls are going to be dropping throughout the day, and the more you brush it, the more flat it's going to be, and then it's going to get like even more flat or like straight, if that makes sense. So that's why I just leave it like very curled like this. I'll show you the back. Okay, so I hope that little tutorial was helpful. I hope you saw like how I was using the tool. If you have any questions about this, you can always leave a comment and I will try to answer every single one. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope this was informative and helpful, and let me know in the comment section if you have this tool or if you want to pick it up or you think it's like way too expensive, because I also get that. And if you did enjoy this video, then I would absolutely love it if you gave it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you don't want to miss any of my videos. All of these things would help me so much with my channel and I'd really appreciate it. But with that said, thank you guys all so much for watching. I really hope you have an amazing day, and I really hope to see you in my next video. Bye!